And we are live. Welcome, brothers, to another show. It's your man BMT in the building. And we're going to do a little live show, man, about some of the happenings of what's going on in Colombia right now. Colombia and overseas, period. But first and foremost, I'm going to let a couple of guys roll up in the room. I know it's Sunday. It's a very beautiful day out here in Medellin, Colombia. Hope you guys are living well. A football Sunday fun day. Hope you get to enjoy it all. Like right now, the weather out here in Medellin is a consistent 70 degrees. And it's funny, man, because a lot of the women will be like, it's cold. I'm like, yo, this is not, y'all don't even know what cold is for the most part in South America. All right. In Chicago and Atlanta, it's like damn near a snowstorm right now, if I'm not mistaken. I know it's cold. It might not be a snowstorm, but I know it's cold up north. So they are like spoiled with this beautiful, beautiful. And I'm from Atlanta. We got pretty much the majority of the year we have great weather. But here, it's not humid. You in the valley. I mean, it's a little chill sometimes early in the morning and sometimes at night, but for the most part, man, a little light windbreaker or a long sleeve shirt and you are good. So it's just funny that, they still be complaining about the weather. The weather is perfect out here in Medellin. All right, let me go holler at some of the guys in the group real quick. Yeah, what's going on, Charles Jones? Man, we got some really loser simp behavior going on out here in Medellin, Colombia. Real quick, I'm gonna tell you, man. Recently in my travels, man, I'm starting to see I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm starting to see more Pookies and Ray Rays in my travels. I'm gonna be honest with you. And I thought that by me coming to Colombia, it wouldn't be, maybe I wouldn't see as much of the Pookie and Ray Ray behavior, right? The last time I was in the DR, for the most part, most brothers are very approachable and friendly, and we all connect. English will really bond you when you're overseas. Hey, brother, where you from? You from LA? I'm from Atlanta. What's going on? Hey, what y'all got going on for the night? Hey, let's link up. Let's trade numbers. Everything is all good because when you're overseas, information is king. That's the whole reason for me starting the group, Black Men Travels Facebook group, so brothers could exchange information. Because like I said before in plenty of videos, when we travel, it's different. Okay, when white guys travel, when Black women travel, Asian guys travel, everybody else travel in these foreign countries, is very different for Black men. I remember watching a video that really motivated me to start the Facebook group Black Men Travels. It was a sister that did a video about Brazil and Brazil not really being a good country for Black people. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Brazil is full of Black people. What are you talking about? And what it really was she was trying to manipulate people into not going out there into, a beautiful country like Brazil because she didn't have a good experience. And it's funny, man, because I do be seeing some of the sisters out here. Shout out to the sisters. None but love to them. But they might not have as much fun as a brother would in some of these foreign countries, especially in Brazil, South America. Some of them love it. Some of them love it to death. A lot of them moved to Salvador Bahia. But for the most part, it's really different when Black men travel. It's very different, man. Oh, shout out to let me get the super chat real quick. And we're going to start the flowing real early here. MJ Hines 3, I will be in Medellin this weekend, fam. No sim shit. Brother, hit me up as soon as you touch down. You need to ride from the airport or anything, hit me up. I got to hook up on that. The airport pickup is real sticky if you don't want to use a taxi, man. The Uber, I guess the taxi companies are paid the government to stop. The Uber picks up at the airport. So you got to be real careful on the airport pickups out there. So if you need me, just hit me up and I'll let you know. I get my Mauricio to come pick you up. Okay, real quick. Amon MJ Hines 3, is the PCR test required for entry? I'll be there too. Right now, as it speaks, as it stands, you do not need a PCR test. There's been a lot of rumors going around Colombia right now, a lot of fake documents for some odd reason. But right now, currently, you do not need a PCR test. Now, that could change because what's happening is you got some people in the government that want the PCR test. You got some people in the government that want the 14-day quarantine as well. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the president is pushing back against that because, Colombia they're not desperate for tourist dollars, but they do need tourist dollars, okay? All right, let me read this comment real quick, and we're gonna go ahead and get the flowing. We got 37 in the room. Appreciate you all you boys coming in this early in the morning. Okay, Okafor. Aaron, do you think the behavior is due to guys having Peter Pan syndrome? We're gonna talk about that, brother. I remember you said about some dudes here in Atlanta where they're 35 to 40 years old and dressed like they're 18. Yes. That brother made a very, very good point. If you look at the title, you will see Rap Dreams Faded, right? You got guys coming out here making it rain, right? In the strip clubs for no reason. And I'm not sure exactly what happened in the strip club in La Isla, but I'm going to show you this video. I'm going to let a few more people get in the room, and I'm going to show you a video. What's going on, Brandsure? Of some brothers making it rain in the club out here, right? And my homeboy was up there because I'm right down the street from La Isla. I'm like walking distance. My homeboy was up there yesterday. He said a brother knocked out a Colombian dude in the club, and they had to, pretty much throw him on top of the security. Had to host the Colombian guy up and walk him out the club, So I'm not sure if that had anything to do with brothers throwing money in the club last night, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you this video real quick. Now this is La Isla right here. This is last night, fellas. This is last night. Let me see if I can click up on the screen real quick. All right, let me go ahead and get that coming out the way. All right, now make sure you guys can see that. Hold on. Let me. Give me 1 second, fellas. I just want to make sure you guys can see it. Okay, it's not letting me. Let me try to share screen real quick. All right, Chrome tab. Give me 1 second, fellas. I'm just trying to make sure I got this. Let's see here. Okay, there it is. All right. Now this is Club La Isla right here in Medellin, Colombia. I'm going to play this video. And shout out to Think Smart Financial. That's another Facebook group, the Millionaire Travel Investor. Guys, you can join that group as well. A really good group. A lot of brothers traveling the world. It's very similar to a Black Men Travels Facebook group, but a lot of it is centered around strategic investments as well. So let me go ahead and show you guys this video.
Bro, this is motherfucking Medellin, bro. What motherfuckers doing? That shit crazy. I'm about to say,
Throwing money in the club. Throwing money in the club. All right. Now, hold on. Let me click that off. Hold on. Let me click that off real quick. Because it's how Facebook keep on playing. All right. 1 second here, fellas. All right, we're back in the room. Now, brothers, I'm not sure what was the point in that of throwing money. Keep in mind that the $2 bill here is about like 57 cents. And There's really no point in doing that, man. I've been to that club. It's a nice club. It's set up real nice inside. What happens is, since there's a curfew right now in Parque areas that closes at 12 p.m., a lot of people will either get on a party bus to another club. I know it's real loud in the background. Sorry about that, fellas. Or they'll go to Club La Isla. There's other little strip clubs, discotheques that's open to 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. Some of them even open to 7 o'clock in the morning. But a lot of the guys will go up to Club La Isla. It's right up the hill from ARS Park. Yeah, MJ Hines, real clown behavior, brother. And it's funny, man, because growing up in Atlanta, right, and growing up in that BMF area, the strip club area, and dudes were throwing money before BMF came to Atlanta. But it really just ruined everything about the area, about Atlanta strip clubs, brothers. It just really ruined everything. That throwing money in the strip club. Guys like myself that grew up in Atlanta, we didn't understand, like, why would you throw money in strip clubs? We paid $5 for lap dances, you know? Like, why would you just waste your money like that? Like I said, keep in mind that the $2 bill here is really like 57 cents in America. So you're really throwing change to these females right here. Let me shout out to my brother Citizen Lou for the super chat. Yeah, Citizen Lou, you are absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. All they're doing is making themselves known as quick licks. None of this is necessary. Brothers, when you throw money out in these foreign countries, man, all right, you put a big ass target on your back. All you saying is, hey, we the guys with the money. Come drug us, come rob us, all that. I'm gonna show you another clip real quick too, brothers. Let me show you another clip. This is in the DR right now. This brothers is off cold right now, just throwing money. Hold on. Let me give me a second. Let me share the screen again. Stop screen, share screen. Okay. All right. Appreciate that super chat, Citizen Lou. All right. Now let's go here. Clown behavior. All right. That's that. Did you guys see that? Hopefully you guys saw that right there. But yeah, man, a lot of clown behavior going on around here overseas, man. Brothers is really off cold with throwing money up in the air. There's no reason to do that, brothers. Don't do that. All right. I went to a strip club in Centro. I forgot the name of it. It's kind of hard to pronounce. Starts with an E. And the Colombian guys were out there just chilling, fellas. They was out there kicking it. This woman danced her ass off on stage, all right? She was doing the pole, flips and all, doing all types of stuff. Beautiful Venezuelan woman. There's a lot of Venezuelans out here, by the way. Who Venezuelan women are. Man, they mix down to perfection, all right? Not one Colombian dude threw her $1 on the stage, brother. It's when they get off the stage, they ask if you want a lap dance, okay? And what I'm realizing is, man, unfortunately, a lot of us brothers have had such a raw deal in the States of not giving an even exchange, right? Giving something. We grow up, black men, we always giving. We real giving, man. We give to everybody. We give to family. We give to friends. We give to the church. You know, we give taxes. We overtax 9 times out of 10. And we're consistently giving and not getting anything in return. And we bring that behavior down to other countries, right? A lot of brothers grow up with these rap dreams of wanting to throw money in the club, getting attention from the baddest chicks, getting attention from the dudes. They want envy. And in this machismo culture in South America and overseas, you don't have to do that. I'm trying to tell you, brothers, you don't have to do that. And most brothers have a big issue with this. A lot of brothers have problems with this. I remember I was at Envy. And the dude that threw money the next week, he was real funny style, man. He was real strange, brothers. I mean, he kept staring at my man, Mr. International. We can understand. We was like, dude, it's about 50 million women in here at Envy. Why are you staring at my man's right here? That was just real strange. We thought that was real funny style. Let me holler at Charles of Sports for the $5 super chat. Couldn't agree with you more. I never understand throwing money at strippers. Label yourself everything in my mama's name because I'm good with money. I'm not good with money. Exactly, brothers. Exactly. And I'm going to tell you, man, like the brother said, Salute, you really do put a target on your back when you throw money out there. You really do. And I'm talking about that's anywhere in the world. You had guys that used to go to Atlanta strip clubs and just sit out in the cut and just plot robberies all day, every day. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to my little brother. All right. Citizen Lou. Shout out again for the $1.99 super chat, brother. We got to stop advertising. Yeah, man. Now, let me keep this in mind. Most brothers overseas are on code. They laid back. They enjoying themselves. I meet brothers all the time. Shout out to all the brothers in the group, all the new members. I meet brothers all the time, fellas, and everything is chill. Everything is relaxed. I get around, or they get around. We sit back, watch the fight, look at all these beautiful women. We exchange stories. We exchange information on where to go, where is it safe at, and everything is cordial. But every now and then, you get the knuckleheads out here. And we got to keep in mind that when we start putting a lot of stuff on YouTube, it gets out to the masses. YouTube is a very, very big engine. And for example, I'll give you a perfect example. I was at Gusto's a couple of nights ago, right? And some brothers came up, and the brothers that was throwing the money in the strip club, they were not from Atlanta. Those guys were from Miami, by the way. Just wanted to throw that out there because a lot of Atlanta dudes get a lot of heat. And ain't no Atlanta dudes out here throwing money overseas. I just want to keep that in mind. The cats throwing money overseas have been from New York and Miami at this point. But go back to my story. So I'm outside of Gusto's, right? And because of the curfew, like I mentioned before, they started shutting down the clubs in Park Years right around 11:45. So I see these brothers walking up. One brother has dreads, and I see the little dustiness on them. But you know, we overseas, so I'm like, "Hey, brothers, it's not worth going in. They about to close." And these brothers gave me this look down, like, "Nigga, who the fuck is you?" And I'm like, "All right, hold on, brother. I'm just letting you know, hey, they about to close, bro. It ain't, you know, just bringing that street mentality overseas where everything is peaceful and cordial with the brotherhood. All right. When you go overseas, you healing. You healing from the matrix, from everybody's out trying to get you, from that anxiety, that pressure that you have to perform in the matrix with less amount of resources, right? So we all fighting for resources, you know, tooth and nail with each other in the matrix for the most part. We fighting over women, we fighting over territory, we fighting over business. You know, a lot of brothers be doing each other dirty. Unfortunately, when it comes to business, a lot of brothers don't want to do business with each other because of this trust that we have, this trust factor that black men have with each other. This is a private conversation. This is why I label the channel Black Men Travel, so we can have these quiet conversations with each other, right? But when you go overseas, and it's especially in Medellin, where it's relaxing and laid back, you start to relinquish all that indoctrination that we have from the matrix, right? You start to meet brothers, good brothers, lawyers, doctors, you know, teachers, blue collar workers, truck drivers, and everybody. It doesn't matter, you know, what you do for a living. It doesn't matter where you live at. It doesn't matter what hood you from over here. You know, ain't nobody out here to get you. Now, I will say this, brothers, you got to be careful. I'm gonna tell you this though, you brothers gotta be careful because one of my boys got. I've got before plenty of times by this. You gotta watch the brothers that's out here for long periods of time. Unfortunately, I will say that. One of my homies had a bad experience with a brother out here, and this brother was a little bit on the white bread side. He was from Seattle, you know, and he was a little white bread. And I'm gonna get back to what I was saying earlier. But this brother would do things like go out. Round the beers, dudes. Everybody get around the beer. You want a beer? You want a beer? I got you, bro. You want a drink? I got you, bro. And then he'll be like, oh, man, I forgot my wallet, dude. Oh, man. Damn. Hey, you got it? You got it? And this brother was going around snorting Tootsie, just doing the most. And when I was running brother for all of 5 minutes, I was like, nah, I'm not kicking it with this dude. This dude got some funny energy. You know, he's one of them dudes that's trying to validate himself around other black men for some odd reason, while all the other brothers just chilling. He out here trying to just turn up. And I'm sitting here like, bro, I'm good. I don't need no more to drink, bro. I'm good. Come on, dude. We overseas. We're in Medellin, man. It's my first time, dude. Come on, drink. And I'm like, bro, calm your ass down. You know, we good. And I wanted to holler at one of my younger brothers. I saw my younger brother kind of gravitating towards him. I'm like, hey, bro, you might not want to kick it with a homeboy. Homeboy is on something. He's on some other shit. And we in Club La Isla. And it always weirds me out when dudes stare at other dudes while there's a whole bunch of women around. And I'm just sitting here like, bro, I caught him kind of staring at a brother at the side of his eye. At the side of my eye, and I'm just sitting here like, brother, you okay, nigga? Like, what did you stare at a brother for? You know, we in the strip club. Look at these women. Look at these mangoes up in here. You know? So, you know, it was cool, but I just want brothers to kind of be careful of that. You know, brothers always trying to, you know, get drunk and do all these drugs and everything. Just kind of like, you know, do what you do in the States is what I'm trying to say. If you don't do it in the States, don't do it here. Because if you do it here, I'm telling you, people are always watching, okay? These natives, they're always watching you, bro. You got to understand that you are from America, okay? You are from a top-tier country. If they catch you slipping, they catch you slipping. And that goes for Brazil, DR, Colombia, wherever country you at. The same rules apply. Now, for the most part, most brothers are moving accordingly. 95% of brothers are moving accordingly, but you got them renegades out here that's just totally off code, okay? All right. Yeah, Emmett Perry, no. Look at the comment. Yeah, I hate guys that forget their wallets. Yeah, brother. They will forget their wallets. White bread. Brother, listen. This dude, I don't know what to call him, all right? He came with it. He had a different energy. Let's put it that way. I'm not trying to separate the brother Charles Jones. He wasn't trying to separate the brother, but this brother had funny style energy, and he did a whole lot more. I'm not going to put his information out there and just tell him, but the brother was off the chain, man. Dude was getting into fights with the hotel staff because he was high on cocaine. You know, he was doing too much, okay? The brother was doing too much. All right. All right. Anthony W. says, you are advertising something you have in common with people that don't have nothing and don't know how to act with women. Only a matter of time until the wrong group of people find out about these places. Come on, you in Medellin right now, brother? What's up, bro? I'm in Medellin. I need to contact you and say what's up. Hey, brother, I believe you're in a Facebook group. Inbox me. He might have been an Oreo or suburban guy. Yeah, see how that's dope, bro. All right. Now, man, I met this real cool brother, and I love hearing stories like this. First off, what really validates the work that I put in for Black Men Travels is when I meet a brother overseas, and he says to me, like last night, he says, brother, I came to Medellin because of you. I got my passport because of you. That right there is worth its weight in gold to me. You know, my brother told me that last night, and I was like, man, I'm glad you took that advice, brother. I'm glad you're over here. How you enjoying it? The brother was loving it. And like I said, that's worth its weight in gold, brothers. It really is. And I met another brother, man, and he doesn't mind me sharing this story. Met a brother out there in Parque Years during the day. And the brother, you know, we ended up walking to Santa Fe Mall. Santa Fe Mall is about a 25-minute walk from Parque Years. And the brother just told me about his life. And it was just, I said, brother, you got to come on the show one day and just tell brothers. This brother went from prison, okay, out there in Texas. And I'm getting to it what he did. It wasn't nothing major what he did to get locked up, brothers. It was the same old, you know, brothers trying to make money, you know, selling what they got to say, doing what they got to do. It wasn't nothing major. He wasn't in there for murder or rape or nothing like that. Just a brother out there trying to hustle in Texas. You know, Texas got some stiff penalties. I got a homeboy still locked up for some weed out there in Texas. All right, since 2008. It's been 12 years for a couple of pounds of weed. So Texas has some very stiff penalties. The brother did a 10-year bid, right? When he was locked up, he got cool with an older brother, and the older brother was telling him about different countries, and the brother was like, man, I was locked up, and I just couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it because I'm locked up, man. I'm like, yo, this country is wild. You know, the women are crazy. You know, they no good. You know, a lot of people will do you in dirty out here. And the brother was telling him to travel, get his passport when he get out. So the brother got out, got his passport after a 10-year bid, and started traveling the world. Started traveling to DR, started traveling to Colombia, and is in love with it. He said, man, I literally went from hell to heaven, bro. You know, so a good brother. I'm bringing the brother on the show, man. He had a good little story about, you know, just coming up. And like I said, every brother that grows up in the hood or grows up in the city like myself is not a Pookie and Ray Ray. When I talk about Pookies and Ray Rays, it's just that dusty behavior, okay, that has undermined a lot of black people in America, okay? Just that we get stereotyped and pigeonholed into this dusty ass behavior when you got a lot of black men that just work hard for a living, all right, to earn a living out here legitimately. Now, we've all done our dirt, but I'm saying just in general, man, you know, that dustiness, that, you know, having 4-5 baby mamas, you know, in our jail, not raising your family. I remember my grandfather, man. One thing my grandfather, the man who raised me, did not like at all was the man that did not raise his children. That was a big stickler for him. He did not respect any man that didn't raise his child. So yeah, man. Now, me and this brother I was telling you about earlier, all right, the brother did 10-year bid, we're walking right, and he showed me this monument. He said, man, I want you to look at this monument and tell me what you think. Now, the monument is right down the street from Parque Aires. It's on the way going to Santa Fe Mall. And it's a very interesting monument. I took a picture of it, right? And it's like a block, and it's a block with 4 sides. On one of the sides, you see a Native woman, right? A Native woman, naked and topless. This is a statue, like a bronze statue. And she's fishing out the river with like a little pan, like she's getting some type of, you know, fish or something. And on the other side of the statue, brothers, it was these Spanish conquistadors. And he said, man, what you think about that? I said, man, I think they showed you, you know, what happened in this little statue right here. You had 4 or 5 Spanish conquistadors conquering, you know, the native lands of Colombia, what they call Colombia today. And he was like, hey, man, I don't give the Spanish no points for doing that. And I said, brother, I don't either. And right near that statue, a few feet away, we ran to a native female. She had her children with her. And I saw her like, you know, some money, some pesos. And I was like, damn, this shit's surreal. You know, what's going on out here? That colonization that the Europeans did around the world. You know, it's funny that black men, when we circumvented the globe, because remember, they used our maps. It's funny that when we circumvented the globe, we didn't have to colonize and conquer anybody. We just traded with everybody. You know, when we came with love. We came with I think we gave the people in the Dominican Republic golden tip spears. We always came with trade and information. You know, we would take different herbs over there so they can plant down. We'll say, hey, man, this is the cure this plant's to cure this. You know, we did a lot of good things. And what the European brought was really disease and conquest for gold. It was all about gold out there. So, yeah, I just thought that was really interesting, man. We'd be having some good conversations. And the conversation, we went to Santa Fe Mall, the conversation led to the AMS video. Now, I know a lot of brothers in the group. I'm not sure the video went viral. But the title of the video, and Master One Teacher did a really good response video to AMS. But it was like, foreign women aren't no better. Okay? Foreign women aren't no better. And keep in mind, you know, like I said, the millionaire traveler and investor, Master One Teacher, the guy who has the Think Smart Financials Facebook group, did a really good response video. And that's why I didn't do a response video. A lot of guys hit me up and like, hey, bro, you need to address this. This guy's giving out wrong information. He doesn't even have a passport. But when I saw the video that the brother did, Master Teacher, I was like, you know what? It don't need for me to do a video. He said everything I would say. you can't really listen to somebody who hasn't had that experience traveling the world about foreign women. Okay, when the only foreign women he deals with are the women in America who have a totally different mentality than the women overseas. Now his whole lane, and Ocean did a video about this as well. His whole lane was feminism. Feminism is spreading across the world, but it's different types of feminism. Okay, feminism is very different in the States than it is out here in South America and in different countries. In America, feminism is they're trying to really undermine masculinity in every way they can. They're just looking for a come up in America for the most part. Feminism overseas, a lot of women overseas still respect masculinity. They still respect men. They don't want you to effeminize yourself to make them feel more comfortable. Okay, these women overseas, they like masculinity. They love men. Okay, they love men. They love to play their role. Now you do have women that want to be professionals. That's the big thing in South America. I want to be a professional. I want to be a professional. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a psychologist. But keep in mind, being a lawyer in South America and Brazil and Colombia is very different than being a lawyer in the States. Okay, a lot of times women that have these jobs or go to get these educations, a lot of them still don't make as much money as you think they would make. Okay, a female lawyer in Brazil is not making that type of money that she would make in the States. Okay, so when he says does a video that foreign women aren't no better, first of all, nobody ever said that women won't have female nature. Okay, the core of a woman will be the same. They vow for resources and to be comfortable. All right. Hypergamy is going to be hypergamy anywhere there's dirt in the world. Okay, it's going to be women have a hypergamous nature. That's very evident of all cultures. You're not going to escape that. But the culture is like a baseline where we don't have in America. Women overseas in these countries still abide by a lot of rules that women are supposed to be submissive, all right, to the man. That still is concrete heavy, especially in South America. All right. So you have a better chance of creating a legacy overseas than you do the Matrix. Now, are there good women in the Matrix? Of course they are. Of course they are. But they're far and in between. I'm not going to sell out a whole, group of women, millions of women in America. There's 20-some million women in America, black women in America. Okay. All I'm saying is your options are better over here, and I'm gonna tell you why. In America, for the most part, the mothers train their daughters, all right, to go for low value males. Go get impregnated by, when I say low value male, I mean men that's just not established yet. I don't want to say low value males, okay? But men that just either on some street shit or just haven't really established themselves yet. Meanwhile, the mother is going for the high value male still. It's backwards, right? Overseas, your dating pool is going to be chicks from 21 to 50. Versus in America, 9 times out of 10, now you can get past this a lot of times. Younger women still like older men, but for the most part, you're going to have to date in your same age range. So if you're in your late 30s, you're going to be dating women in their 30s, late 20s at best. And unfortunately, a lot of those women have a lot of baggage. And if you're a brother with no children, right, or you brother that got your shit together, your best option is to simply change your locale. That's your best option. Dollar Will, what's up, Dollar Will? All right, let me read some of these comments. I'm behind the comments, fellas. Let me read some of these comments. Feminists in Brazil keep the police out of Villa Mimosa. All right, no one. When I went to Moscow, women were very approachable, kind, and warm. I even had a woman treat me to a small meal while showing me around. That's what's going on. My brother Charles Jones. Equal rights and opportunities is cool, but when you try to emasculate me, That's when I tune you out. Dollar Will, shout out to Dollar Will for the Money Talk Tuesdays. He gave me the idea for Money Talk Tuesdays. Shout out to that brother Dollar Will. Man, we got a show coming this Tuesday with a brother. He's a Forex millionaire, brother by the name of Pete. We're gonna drop that. We're gonna drop the first video Tuesday. All right. This brother gives you a lot of game, not only on finance, not only on Forex and investing, but he gives you a lot of game on being a black man and traveling the world as well, on why you should invest in yourself, find you some type of vehicle that's going to let your money make money on above itself. So Money Talk Tuesday, every Tuesday, we're going to have a subject on how brothers can make money, whether it be crypto, whether it be stocks, whether it be real estate, whether it be Forex, foreign exchange. We're going to try to give brothers the information that they need to make a decision on how they want to park their money. Because, listen, brothers, it's 2020 right now. Parking your money in the bank account with that, what is it, 0.5% interest is not going to cut it. Working a 9 to 5 for 50, 40 years is not going to cut it, all right? It's 2020. We got to step our games up as a group of men. So I'm bringing on brothers that's giving you the game information, free information that you need to be able to free yourself financially to be able to travel more. So let me read this comment by Dollar Will. Yes, feminism is spreading globally because America is spreading, but not spreading at the same rate, exactly the same way, because culture matters. Yes, culture is the backbone of any society. And right now, if you're in Latin America, the culture is what's saving us. In America and New York, women are more often masculine and standoffish. Very true, brother. Very true. Let's see. Charles Jones. Dollar Will, the degree of feminism is different. To be honest, feminism existed in Brazil long before American women even thought of it. All right. Dollar Will says he can't wait to Tuesday. Oh yeah, we got some good game being dropped Tuesday. That brother gave a lot of good information. We also got my brother. I'm gonna drop his video possibly the next Tuesday about getting your credit right as well. The foundation of things is really, in America, credit matters a lot, right? Because if you work a 9 to 5, you can save up $20,000, $30,000, but that hard-earned bootstrap money that you're saving is very difficult to invest because you work so hard for it. Versus you taking out a loan, $25,000, $30,000, instead of you buying a car or a house, you take that $25,000, $30,000, you put it in the stock market, you put it in Forex. Y'all know what you're doing now. Don't get me wrong. It's a risk. But I'm just telling you what brothers are doing out here right now. Okay? You know, getting your credit right, getting lines of credit, getting business credit, getting a business account. All right, getting your business credit right. Brothers is buying clubs. Brothers is buying buildings right now in Medellin, Colombia. I just said it right here. Buildings. I'm in these meetings with these guys. I'm interviewing these guys. Restaurants overseas, hotels overseas off of business credit, fellas. This is why we created Money Talk Tuesdays. When brothers start seeing the way brothers are moving now with these passports and with these businesses, it's going to change a lot of mentality of that paralysis by analysis that I can't change my life. And I know a lot of brothers need to hear this. Brothers, it's 2020 right now. You can change your life. You can create a YouTube channel. All right. You can create a blog. You can create a business. You can get your credit right. You can get your passport. You can solidify a legacy with submissive women. You can do this now. Men before us, generations before us, you had some traveling men. Most time, brothers that travel the world were ex-military. But what I love to see is brothers traveling the world now, handling business, having these meetings. I was listening to the brother I'm going to have on Tuesday talking about, and I don't want to put his business out there too much, but talking about major moves overseas, brothers. Shout out to my brother E. Dean Cole for Atlanta Lights out there. in Puerto Plata. All right. He's showing you what you can achieve with business credit. So getting that credit is very important, brothers. All right. Listen, all women want to be comfortable. All women want resources. All right. It's just in their DNA. Not gonna get around that. Now she can still love you, right? Don't let her treat you like an ATM machine. Don't do that, right? But women are gonna want men that have their shit together, point blank, period. And my brother Eli touched on a real good point in a video that I'm gonna drop in a week or two. He said in these foreign countries, the 50-50 split is not really there, okay? You have to be a provider 9 times out of 10 in these foreign countries, all right? Now, if you want your woman to come to something to the table, you have to understand that there might be some problems with that. It's a trade-off with your woman coming with equal amount of resources, okay, which gives her equal power, that gives her equal say in the decisions that you make. Now, it's cool if you want to go that route, but it's a lot of issues with that route because at some point you have to put your foot down. You want to be the lead of the relationship. It might be a situation where you say, hey, babe, and this happened to many of your brothers, all right? You say, hey, babe, I want to do this with this money. I want to invest this money over here so I can retire early. She might say, no, I want to buy a Mercedes-Benz. Now you have an issue. It's been a lot of divorces over money issues. When you're overseas, all right, when you're in Brazil and DR, when you're the sole provider, you're not going to have those problems. Her whole reasoning or her whole purpose in life is really to assist you in building your legacy. Me personally, I'm more comfortable with that. All right, let me read some of these comments real quick. Young J216, what's up, brother? I'm waiting on you out here in Medellin, Colombia, brother. You're gonna love it. You know, a lot of brothers been asking me, man, in my conversation. They say, so Faris, I mean, how you feel about Brazil, Colombia, and DR? Like, what's the best one? I said, man, it's very hard to compare. I love all three, but I'm always going to say Brazil is king. But the cool thing about Medellin, being in Medellin, is guess what? You're a couple hours away, 3 to 4 hours away from Miami, especially out there in Cartagena on the coastal line. You're right, hop, skipping a jump away from the DR, and you're 4 to 5 hours away from Rio de Janeiro. So Medellin, if you're a South American type of guy, or you're a Caribbean type of guy, Medellin is very comfortable. The prices are very reasonable for food and transportation. All right, your Uber is going to be $1, $2, $3 to get anywhere around Medellin. All right, your flights are going to be cheaper. It costs $300 to get to Brazil from here. I'm not sure about the DR, but I can't imagine it being too expensive because everything is in pesos when you come over here. So you're utilizing the exchange rate on your behalf, the best of your behalf right now. So Medellin is a good spot to kind of expat in for a while because you're right there by Brazil, you're right there by DR, you're right there by America. That's why I chose to live in Medellin. All right, my brother Okafor said, I just started watching your Money Talk series, Stocks Over Thoughts with guest bro Kenny Taylor. Yeah, that's another one. Crypto over hoes and stocks over thoughts, brothers. A lot of information. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, Kenny Taylor is a damn good investor, bro. You know, I swing trade my stocks, which means I take a little profit. I might sell half of them. But Kenny is a long-time investor, and he has not led me wrong. We always give a disclaimer at the beginning of the show that we're not stock investors. I mean, we're not investment gurus and that, so we have to give you that disclaimer. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Kenny be on it, and my brother Bobby McKnight be on it on the crypto side. So these brothers are giving you free game. They give you free game. Kenny Taylor has picked Beyond Meat, which is at one point this year was $60, fellas. It's at $140 right now. Last time I checked. What else did he pick? He picked Tesla, okay, which after the split rose again. He be picking some good ass stocks, man. He picks foreign hotels. He does his research. In that group chat, Stocks Over Thoughts, I mean, you got brothers that live and breed stocks all day, every day, brothers. Lower Vale 1993. What other channels do you recommend? Aces Live is a good channel. Taylor May has a good channel. Greg Flip Flop has a great channel. Bo Race has a great channel. It really depends on what country you're trying to visit or expat in, brother. For Bo Race, for the DR, I would say definitely Greg. He gives out a lot of good information. I believe he does a Sunday service at 1 today. So check out Greg Flip Flop. If you search Greg Flip Flop, it'll come right on up. Bo Race has a real good YouTube channel as well. Out there in the DR. For Colombia, I would say this channel and Aces Live is a good channel as well. Yeah, the global economy, credit, and banking is the backbone, fellas. It really is. Charles Explorer says, preach, bro. Paralysis by analysis is so real. Can't get folks to get an LLC and get business credit. Brother Charles, I was trying to tell a brother at Hooters a couple of days ago. He was asking me, how are my finances, not to get too out to the personal. And I said, brother, in America, you have to establish business credit, personal credit, and you have to have some type of incorporation. All right, whether it be an LLC, Incorp, whatever it is, sole proprietorship, you have to have some type of corporation. I don't care if you work at Walmart, okay? You have to develop something to where you're contracting or you're hiring employees, and throughout the year, you will be able to have tax write-offs, okay? So basically what you want to do is you want to, you have a 9-to-5, you drive a truck, or you in sales, you want to utilize the money that you make from your 9-to-5, invest it into some type of vehicle, which is a business, and you'll develop a lot of tax write-offs, okay? So you definitely want to establish, like I said, your personal credit, which is going to be the root of your business credit, because that's where it's coming from, your personal. Get your personal to 650, 680, 700, whatever. Then start to develop your business credit and form you some type of corporation. These are the keys to be able to, let's just say, rob Peter to pay Paul. Let's just put it that way. Okay, I just missed another comment. Let me see here. LK. Dudes going overseas looking for strong, independent women who can pay their own bills. Okay, now, LK, I've been dating here, right? One of the girls that I'm dating, she has a really good job, but she doesn't have that much time, okay? So a trade-off for her having money, she'll take me out to eat and whatnot. She'll come over. I don't have to pay her for a taxi or Uber. We'll hang out. We'll have a good time. She doesn't have that much time for a brother. That's a trade-off. These people have to work very hard for their money here, man. My brother brands you around the world. That's another channel you can check out, brother. Brands you around the world. He says, preach, brother, preach. Yeah. We just giving facts here, man. We just showing receipts, giving facts. All right, Young J216. I'm gonna get to that. Lower Vale 1993. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna get to you. Be there 3 weeks until tonight. It's gonna be crazy, bro. Bruh, I'm gonna say this real quick. I got a lot of brothers that say, they're not going back to DR and whatnot, but I still love it. Listen, Sosua has one of the most beautiful beaches that you ever see in your life, all right? Cartagena is cool. It's not that teal, green, blue water that you see in the DR. So the DR definitely has its perks. I love the DR. It's one of my favorite places in the world still, All right, Lord Vale 1993. What's going on, brother? He says, don't Colombian women have fake bodies? All right. Like I said in the stream before, a video before, it's very funny out here. Yes, a lot of Colombian women do have fake bodies. There's some good work, though. It ain't like the ant booty or nothing like that, okay? You see in Atlanta and shit, the strippers. They got some good work. I'll put it to you like this. You got to ask. Just say, more, all natural is, is natural. And they'll be honest with you. They'll say, yay, nay, whatnot. But it's funny because this is how it works out here. The Afro-Latinas here, right? Stacked, beautiful, bodies, all natural, right? But they have the wigs and the weaves on, okay? They will make fun of the girls. They'll do it right in front of you. They'll make fun of the girls with the fake boots, the fake booties and the fake breasts. Okay, they'll make fun of the lighter complected, all right, women with the fake bodies or whatnot. On the flip side, the girls with the fake bodies but real hair will make fun of the girls with the fake hair. You know what I'm saying? So it's funny like that. And I've experienced it on both sides. With the lighter complected, Paiza women, they'll make fun of the girls with the fake hair, and vice versa with the Afro-Latinas, be like, haha, look at her, she got a fake butt. I bet her titties are fake. So it's funny style like that out here. It's funny though. It just goes to show you that no matter how beautiful women are, they're never satisfied, fellas. They're never satisfied. So don't try to satisfy it. All right. Let me, David says, sup, family? What's going on, brother? Yeah, we're just talking about this losing simp behavior that's going on overseas with these guys throwing money. And there's more videos than that. There's more videos than that out here. All right, let me see. Read this. Drees TV. What's up, Drees? Lordville, some have augmentation, but many more gym memberships. Hey, yeah. I'm telling you, like today, they shut down a lane in the road and everybody's running. So exercise is very big out here in Colombia and South America, man. Everybody's getting their run on. They have a lot of parks with exercise equipment. You have a lot of free gyms out here. So a lot of women are in shape. Like Dree said, they do have some augmentation, but the work is very, very good. Listen, if you go to Santa Fe Mall, brothers, you just walk around Colombia, you're not gonna believe it, man. It's so many gorgeous and beautiful women out here. It's ridiculous. And a lot of them are approachable. If you come out there and say some basic Spanish to them, they'll be interested, bro. Trust me, they'll be interested. All right, Big Chuck. Right now, he's asking, is it an airport COVID test in quarantine? Is it in effect? Right now, it's not in effect. Now, this can change at any minute, brother. This can change at any minute. This is why a lot of the airline companies are doing free changes right now, because they know that things can change. Now, in Thailand, I believe you do still need a PCR test, and they do a 14-day quarantine. It's not worth going out there right now. And the government hotels are $90 a night. So right now in Thailand, to me, unless you got some network out there, I had one brother that's telling me that he wants to go out there, and he's going to try to pay the workers at the hotel. I said, bro, I advise against that. I wouldn't go out there with the bribe and mentality offset. You know what I'm saying? I would just wait until the quarantine is over. But right now in Colombia, there is no 14-day quarantine, and you do not need a PCR test. Lord Vale 1993. That's a good ass question. It really depends. He asks, which country has the best looking women, Brazil or Colombia? It really depends on what you like, brother. I'm gonna go with Brazil right now. Okay, that's just me. I love exotic looking Afro women. I love the natural hair. So I'm gonna have to get an edge to Brazil a little bit more right now. But don't slip on the DR. The DR is wild, bro. I don't know what's in the water in the Dominican Republic. I don't know if it's because of the mixture they got out there. But damn, boy, don't slip on the DR, brothers. I be trying to tell y'all, brothers, about the DR. Charles Explorers, quote of the year. Women are never. Hold on, let me read that again. Charles Explorers, quote of the year. Women are never satisfied, so never try to satisfy them. Yeah. You know who I got that from? I want to say it was, what's his name out there in Zimbabwe? The African leader. I think he was the president or the dictator, Mugabe or something. I think it's Mugabe. He had made a quote similar to that. I just shortened his quote up a little bit. But he had made a quote similar to that. He was just saying how they draw their eyelashes, they don't like their real hair. It was something similar to that. Mike Schiff asked, how is the healthcare in Colombia? I'm not sure, brother, but I believe it's good. The infrastructure in Colombia is really, really good, man. I wish I could show you guys a view of the city, but I don't have my camera hooked up right now. I would imagine that the hospitals are pretty good here, brother. Drees TV. All right. I heard, was it in La Isla? He said, Aaron, I'm telling you, bro, you heard what happened last night? Man, I've been hearing different things. I'm not sure what you're talking about. I know there was a fight in La Isla and some brother knocked the Colombian guy out. Dudes were throwing money in there. My apartment is literally right next door to Laisla, so I'm not really sure what happened, but I'm hearing different things. Amon Perry said, Prince said it too. Shout out to Amon Perry. Blue Collar Hero. Do y'all women are unreal? Till my homeboy's cousin out when she was in the States. That woman damn near cooked me 5 meals over 5 days without asking. Yeah. My brother told me, because I was supposed to go to like Israel tonight, man, but I didn't feel like walking up there. So I said, I'm just gonna chill at night. I might catch it. He said, check the super chats. Let me see. I didn't see no super chats, brother. Hold on. Okay, here we go. My bad, Drees. Shout out for the $5 super chat, brother. I heard some niggas got tested at Israel last night for throwing up money. Oh, so it was them. West Palm Negroes, I knew what happened. Won't last much longer, though. So it was them that got into it. You see what the drama that causes when you throw money up in the air? You see that type of drama. So I figured something had happened alongside with that. I figured something. Now you're bringing unwanted attention. And let me tell you something. I was in Central, right? Let me tell you a quick story. It's quick story time, brothers. We got 76 in the room. Quick story time. So I met a brother out here. His first time out here in Medellin, Colombia. He was out here solo dolo. And he wanted to go to El Centro. Now, El Centro is like the downtown area of Medellin. It's a little sticky. A lot of Venezuelans out there. It's a lot of crime out there, a lot of petty crime. It's dangerous, to make a long story short, especially at night. Most people are advised not to go to Central at night. So the guy hits me up. I was editing all day, trading stocks and whatnot. And he's like, hey, man, I'm out here. I said, damn, bro, you out there by yourself? He's like, yeah, man, I'm out here by yourself. Some cats that I rode out here with some cats, but they disappeared on me because So I said, damn, I'm going to come out there and holler at you right there. I need to get something to eat. I'm going to come out there and holler at you. So we go down to El Centro. And I had these pants on, like these little army fatigue jogging pants. And you know how you had those pants where the pockets might be kind of short and you can't really stick too much stuff in it. It has zippers on it. Most of my pants got zippers on it, but you can't really fit your phone in there. It's really uncomfortable, with your phone right there. So I have my phone in my hand. Now, keep in mind, in the DR, a guy snatched the phone right out of my hands and took off the other way. So I got my phone kind of up near me, up near my chest, because this dude has befriended some Venezuelan cats with tattoos on their faces, and they felt like they had to walk beside us out there in Central. I'm like, dude, you gotta walk beside us, man. Like, we good. So I kind of had my phone up. So I'm walking, and some random chick say, photo. And I'm like, bitch, what are you talking about? I didn't take no photo. So I'm like, okay, whatever. So I walk into a restaurant, and about 3, 4, 5 Venezuelan dudes. Now, a couple of dudes were cool, but it was 1, 2, 3 Venezuelan dudes that came and ran up on your boy. So I was gonna knock one of them out, bro. And I'm sitting here like, bro, I'm not taking no photos. Chill out, bro. Because they had just jumped the dude. I'm not gonna put his YouTube name out there, but they just had jumped on, beat him up a couple of weeks ago out there. A little famous YouTuber. They beat him up, ran him off because he was recording out there. And I'm just sitting here like, bro, I forget my Spanish. I'm like, bro, no recuerdo. I'm not recording nothing, bro. I'm showing him my phone, and he's still popping off at the mouth. And I'm like, okay, this little motherfucker I can take. But these other 6, 7 motherfuckers gonna be a problem. And one of them got a little shank on them. So luckily everything was cool. I told the brother to come on. And the brother's street sense wasn't really just there like that. I don't know if the brother from the suburbs. I'm like, bro, we need to go. He's like, nah, it's cool, man. They say it's cool. I said, bro, listen, they're going to say it's cool, but they're going to do a double in because the brother was trying to ask me for some bread. I'm like, nigga, I ain't giving you no bread. I didn't take no photo. Well, I'm going to give you some money for it. So to make a long story short, if you go to Centro, Medellin, it's nice. It's cool out there. You go during the daytime. One of my homies almost got robbed out there the week before out there. He ran in the middle of the street so they wouldn't rob him. It gets sticky out there. You have to be on your street sense. So I just want to give you that quick little story on how things can get real sticky real fast out here. Because keep in mind, they assume that you're going to have an iPhone. They're going to assume that you have a Galaxy. One guy told me that a chick tried to grab his phone right in front of him. Like she just tried to snatch the phone out of his hand. You know, that iPhone, the iPhones are very expensive out here in South America. They're going for $800-900 out here, bro. So if they snatch it, that's a real big come up for them. So I just want to keep in mind that it still can go down out here, fellas. Let me read the super chat real quick. Okay, DJ Jarvis, shout out for the $9.99 super chat, brother. But in a country like Colombia, where the average monthly salary is about $400 a month, shouldn't it be more economical to be 100% provided there versus the States? Yeah, you're right, brother. It will be more economical. Yeah, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Let me post that in the chat real quick. Appreciate that super chat, brother. And I can't even find it no more. I was going to post it for you, bro. I can't even find it. Oh, there we go. All right. Charles Jones, lay off the brother, man. Charles Jones always get on brothers for saying Colombia instead of Colombia. It's a little misspelling. Drees TV. The food is good out here in Colombia as well, too. All right. We got a question from the real Blackula. What's good, Aaron Ferris? Question 1. How do you make a living to live in Colombia? Like I said before, brother, I swing trade stocks. I also have a business out there in Atlanta, Georgia, a video production company, to where I can fly in, do a production, and then fly right back out. All right. Question number 2. Which country has a bigger variety of shapely women, Brazil or Colombia? That's a very good question, bro. Damn, that's a good question. Okay, because they are extremely in shape in both these countries. So when you say shapely, you're talking about thick. You're not going to see a super thick women out here in South America like that. I mean, there's some, there's some thick pies of women out here. There's some thick Brazilian women, but for the most part, you're going to get the women with like the little flat stomach or the 4-packs. Okay, so if you're looking for the thick women, they out here, bro. But what you're going to have out here, I mean, they're going to have nice asses now. I'm getting me twisted. They're going to have, brothers, you got something. I want you brothers to come out here and see for yourselves, man. I really do. Come out here to Colombia, man, because it's hard to explain. The women have very, very beautiful bodies. Everybody's in shape. You rarely see a woman overweight out here. You rarely see anybody overweight out here. But I'm going to tell you, if you are overweight or you're a little short, it does not matter in South America, bro. Trust me and believe. You got brothers out here walking around with dimes, 5'6", 5'7". Brothers 280, 290, stomachs out, walking around with dimes, bro. For whatever reason. You can say it's because they money, they got resources. It doesn't matter. In Latin America, man, a lot of women, their main thing is, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you guys some game real quick. I'm going to give you some very valuable game. If you want, and I'm going to get you that super chat in a minute, Young Jay. If you want a real relationship in South America as an American man, you have to establish that you are not a mongrel. I'm going to keep it real with you. You have to establish that you're just a regular guy that likes to travel the world. It's not looked down upon as much, but a Colombian woman wants to know that you're talking to her, right? She knows you got other women around, but they want romantic attention. Some call it simping. I don't call it simping. I call it adjusting to a romance culture, okay? You're not simping. You're just playing the game that the women are familiar with, okay? You got to hit her up in the morning. You got to say, buenos dias. You got to say, how are you doing? Como estás hoy? How you feeling today, baby? You got to say that. It's a romance culture. It's not simping, okay? You're going to have to get them an Uber 9 times out of 10. You might have to get them a taxi. These women do not mind coming straight to your house. All you got to tell them is say, hey, I don't feel like going out tonight. You can come by. You might have to meet them out one time initially, right? Just to make sure that, if you meet them online, to make sure you're not a creep or, you're not catfishing. But for the most part, they'll come right by your house. You say, I tell women all the time, hey, I just want to watch a movie and I'm going to buy some groceries so you can cook. They will come over here, brothers. They will cook. They will salsa it up in your kitchen. I showed a video in the Facebook group. That's the norm out here. They're going to be 21, 25, beautiful, in shape. They're going to have a conversation with you with a little broken English, broken Spanish. They're going to laugh and they're going to have a good attitude. Listen, some of them coming from, some of these barrios, they love to sit up and see a good view. One of the females came in, saw the view, was just amazed. She loved it. So that's just a little game for the brothers. You got to establish yourself that you're just not out here trying to smash every woman that you can. You got to, if you really want something genuine, you got to kind of, it's not sipping, but you got to adjust to the romance culture, okay? Young J. The known beer out here is Club Colombia. Club Colombia is the known beer. I had a brother ask for Presidente out here. I said, bro, you ain't in DR, ain't no Presidente. He said, oh, ain't no Presidentes out here? Nah, it's no Presidente. Another beer, I think it's called Aguiar, or it starts with the A, man. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but it's Aguiar. They got it in Brazil, too. That's a big beer out here as well. A lot of people drink Coronas out here. For the most part, it's the Club Colombia. They're real cheap, man. A lot of people drink that. It's a heavier beer. I'm not really a big beer guy. I'm more of a shot guy. I drink a couple of shots of tequila, and I'd be cool with that. So you can ask the bartender what's the local beer that everybody drink out here. They'll hook you up real fast. Now, if you're coming out here for the first time in Medellin, I'm gonna give you a real quick itinerary that you can kind of abide by just to get you up out the house. Okay. Now it's a lot of tours. You do Commune 13. We're not talking about that. I'm just talking about if you just want to just get down here. You want to meet other brothers and stuff like that. You just want to kind of just network a little bit, get comfortable before you start taking your tours and, getting outside the Parquilleras. So everybody knows about Parquilleras. That's like the main hub where you're going to see a lot of Americans in Poblado. Like I said before, you can go to Hooters. I think they open up at like 11, 12. You're going to see a lot of Americans, a lot of brothers in there. From there, you can go to Dale Su Madre. That's a nice little low-key bar. It's like a nice little hookah bar. It's a Puerto Rican bar also that a Puerto Rican cat from New York just opened up. I don't know the name, but it's a big Puerto Rican flag on the top of it. Real cool cat from Puerto Rico, man. The drinks are very reasonable. He chops it up with you like a G. Cool cat. You can go there. You can hang out. Women are going to be coming in and out. It's right on the strip. You're going to see, all the mangoes and all the regular girls too. Also, if you want to meet more of like regular women, let's just say that, it's a spot right above Parquillera. It's called Provenza. Okay, Provenza. We have a lot of. It reminds me of like East Village in New York or something, or 5 Points in Atlanta. It's real hippie style. It's a perfect place to take your date. Perfect place to meet women. It's real laid back. There's no mangoes in that area, fellas, but somewhere you guys can kind of walk through. It's right next to Parquillera, so you can kind of walk through there, kind of get a little feel, a little vibe. It's like I say, real beautiful, real laid back. It's a bar I go to up there that's perfect to take your girl. They fix the drinks super strong. The owner speaks a little broken English, a cool brother. But I believe he's from Colombia, but he speaks a little English. I don't know the name of the bar, though. I'm going to get the name of the bar, and I'm going to mention it again when I do another live stream. Let's read some of these comments. Aguilar. That's the name of the beer, Young Jay. That's the name of the beer right there. Young Code Toshinobi. IP beer is the best. I don't know what type of beer that is, brother. Is that a Japanese beer? We got another question from the real Blackula. Yes, Aaron. It's Aaron Ferris, brother, with an F. For a single brother going to the DR, where should he go for the cooperative ladies? Okay. You can go anywhere in DR for the cooperative ladies, really. If you're in Sosua, that's more of a tourist thing. That's more of a, business situation in Sosua. But anywhere outside of Sosua, man, the women are going to cooperate, bro. You American, brother. I mean, you're gonna be good, bro. As soon as you open up your mouth and start speaking some broken Spanish, you're gonna be in the game. Okay? Trust me. So you can go to Camaraderie, you can go to Santiago, you can go to Puerto Plata, you can go to San Domingo. They're gonna cooperate, bro. If you do your pipelining through Tinder, you do a little pipelining before you get there. This is what I suggest. And you can try to get you a real one, man. Try to set up a little date or something before you even get out there. Indian Pale Ale. Okay. Charles Jones. I can't put that in the chat, brother. You always saying some drastic shit, man. All right. Where is Santo Domingo? Or is Santo Domingo like? Are there more regular women there? Santo Domingo it's a lot of traffic. It's a lot of congestion. If you set up a date with a woman, you might take her an hour to get there to you. Santo Domingo does have a lot of regular women. It's a city, man. It's a city on the islands. They're major cities. It's not the capital, but it's like a major city in Santo Domingo. It's very beautiful, man. The beaches are not as nice as it is on the north coast, like in Puerto Plata or Sosua, but Santo Domingo is still nice. Now, I've heard guys like Santo Domingo. I've heard guys not like Santo Domingo. It really depends. Okay. Hold on. I want to catch that comment real quick. Jay Berry says, I noticed that there's great footage of mangoes in DR, Colombia, Philippines, and Thailand, but not Brazil. Why is that? That's a good question. That's a very good question. There is some footage out there in Brazil. Yeah, you're right. There's not a lot of footage out there. You're absolutely right. I'm not sure why, brother. I'm about to go out there and get some footage for you guys. You're absolutely right. But the women in Brazil are second to none, bro. And I'm gonna tell you, Brazilian women, bro, they go hard. I'm just gonna keep it like that. They go hard. I don't think, as far as Brazilian women, I don't think nobody can rank up to that, to the bedroom play. And anybody that's been to Brazil can attest to that. I think the brother Taylor May Russell was just like, dude, you ain't even experienced sex until you went to Brazil. All right. Okay, Akafor. In-shape chicks with flat stomachs with six packs and nice booty are my type. I think I like Colombia. Yeah, you got a lot of slim thick girls out here in Colombia, brother. Crypto with Lano. Hello, all. What's going on, brother? Gotta get you back on another show, man. All right, Brazilian women versus DR women. Brazilian women, in my opinion, are a little more genuine. A Brazilian woman will take you out to eat, brother. You know, the infrastructure is a little bit better there. All right. Brazilian women are more down to earth, in my opinion. Dominican women, they got some rise in the DR as well, but in general, I'm making a generalization here, brothers. Brazilian women, if they like you, they really like you, they're gonna ride for you, bro. A relationship is a relationship. A relationship is gonna be difficult any country in the world, especially when you have a language barrier. So you want to keep that in mind. Some guys think that as soon as they touch down, they're gonna fall in love. Okay, it takes some time. One of my homies out here, he's been out here for I think 2 to 3 months now, and he's just now starting to get that team. You know the team. You know, brothers had a team. It's really hard to be faithful to one woman in South America. Period. I don't know how you're able to do it in any of these countries, but you can have you a little basketball. You know, you're starting five. You know what I mean? He's just not getting his starting five together. I got like 2, you know, but that starting five, it might take you a month or 2. Learn a little bit more Spanish. Start to go into little bars and clubs with regular women. Start to get more comfortable. You know, dress nice and approach the women. Get some numbers, go on a few dates, and you'll start get your team together, brother. All right. Like I said before, the Venezuelan women here are beautiful, bro. The Venezuelans are very mixed a little bit. They're more tan than the Paisa women, the Colombian women. They like light skin. I hate to say this, brothers. I gotta keep it real though. They like light skin women with good hair. You know, I'm not saying that we don't have good hair, but you know what I mean. The little curly hair, man. The natural hair, the pretty hair, bro. Let's keep it real. The Venezuelan women got more natural bodies. They don't have a lot of work because they don't have the money to get to work. So you'll see more natural women. Like I said, they're very mixed, very tannish, very, very beautiful. A lot of them are from Caracas. I dated one yesterday, very beautiful. Stock, you know. So the Venezuelan women are here. They're here in DR and they're here in Colombia. Blue Collar Hero says Venezuelan women are some flirts and don't shy from letting you know they are down. So yeah, brother, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the show. Just want to do a quick show, man, about this little monkey behavior that we're doing out here. That some brothers, not all brothers, that some of you brothers are doing out here. Listen, throwing money and bringing overseas that rap mentality, that hip hop mentality that some brothers have. Not all. For the most part, brothers are cool, laid back. You know, brothers are genuine with it, man. I try to see where brother heart is at. And for the most part, brothers are just happy to be out of the States. Nobody's throwing money, but you do got them individuals that feel like I gotta show that I'm more man than everybody else in here. I gotta throw money to get the attention from the ladies. And you're bringing very much unwanted attention. You bring a lot of attention, man. You got a lot of guys getting drugged out here. These are the type of guys that get drugged, fellas. Okay, these are the type of guys that get robbed out here. It's a very laid back culture. It's a very, I'm not gonna say it's just, you know, super safe, but it's safe out here, man. You don't want to bring the one attention. One of my homies from Guatemala said, he said, Ferris, when I'm in South America, I don't wear no jewelry. I don't bring a lot of attention to me because at any moment, you got people out here hurting and it can go down. You got people out here that go out with no intention of robbing somebody. But if you put it in their face, they'll rob you, bro. I met a dude named Manny. Manny was Italian in the airport in Fort Lauderdale. He's Italian, but you know, Italians kind of look a little Spanish, so you might think he's Colombian, but he's Italian. He said he was going to see a girl out here in Colombia. I believe it was in one of the neighborhoods, maybe Las Vegas. And he walked because it was close from his hotel. He said he walked. And as he's walking, some kids approached. He said it was maybe like 17, 18. And they robbed him of his watch, bro. Okay? He said he tried to fight him off a little bit, but he just gave up the little wallet, robbed him in his watch. And somehow, I forgot how he told me, but he was able to get his watch back, but they got him for his wallet. So I think he tussled with him. And when he walked to the woman's house, she was like, "You walked here? Never walked here." He was like, "Yeah," because he was walking. He didn't really know where he was going. So, bro, they can go down. And when you throw money, you put a target on your back, man. You're going to attract unwanted attention because you got girls out here that's all for the setup. That's all. They got the drugs in their purses, dog. They all for the robbery, right? And when you throw that money up, you bring in unwanted attention. It's not necessary. Even the guys, even the Colombian guys, you know, the guys y'all looking at you like you fucking stupid because you're messing up the economy for everybody. All it does is causes chaos. You're trading something of a tangible asset for nothing but attention. Now we get on females for wanting attention so much, but look at what some of these brothers out here doing. It's the same shit. They want attention, basically, from other dudes, really. And it's monkey behavior, bro. It's monkey behavior. So if you see it, man, try to pull a brother to the side and say, "Hey, man, don't throw no money." The brother that owned Envy told the brother not to throw no money. The brother still threw money out. Young Jay, you're right, brother. Leave the nigga shit in the matrix. That's probably going to get demonetized. I said that, but leave it in the matrix, brothers. Leave it in the matrix. There's no reason for it. Also, real quick, you don't have to overdress out here, man. Dress comfortable. You don't have to have a whole bunch of jewelry on. You know, I've seen guys with platinum chains on and diamonds in Sosua last time I was there. The same guy that was staring at Mr. International for some reason. And me and International was just like, nigga, what's this dude staring at? The same guy throwing money. And it's funny because when women approached the brother, he kind of warned them off. And we was like, that's real funny stuff. Y'all was platinum jewelry, you throwing money, but yet you staring at dudes. Real funny style energy, brothers. Real funny style. So yeah, man. Okay, says, do you think African countries are a good option since everyone and the woman there speak English? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I really do. I'm just in love with South America, and I did want to learn the second language, bro. This is why I moved to Colombia, because they speak very crisp Spanish here, and I want to learn a different language. Now, I'm definitely going to travel to Asia. I'm definitely going to travel to Africa. I can't wait to get to Africa. I know it's going to be surreal going back to Africa, brothers. But right now, I'm just on this tour in South America. The real Blackula Aaron Ferris, are the women choosing you in Colombia? Yes. Okay. Yes. All right. So anytime you go to the grocery store, and one guy made a comment and said, dude, they're Black Colombians. Okay. Yes, there are Black Colombians here. They're Afro Colombians here. But we dress different. You know, our hats are different. It's not just swag different. People can recognize you from America. Okay. So, yeah, they choose. It's a lightweight choosing. They're not going to stare you down, but they're going to glance at you. Yeah, in some cases, they will stare you down. They're interested. They want to know about America. They love American culture. They love American Black culture. Okay. When you hop in these Ubers, they're going to throw in some rap music. They're going to tell you, they're going to start rapping. You know, Colombia is cool. It's dope, man. Now, keep in mind, you still got women out here with attitudes. All right. But they still, for the most part, they're very approachable. So, yeah, women out here are going to choose on you, bro. They're going to choose. QB Willie B. Hey, we get on these brothers on the show, man, throwing money up in the air, man. Last night at a club, La Isla, Robert Street from my apartment, dudes were throwing money and a fight broke out. Just bringing that janky-ass behavior overseas out here in Medellin, bro. Real trashy. Matter of fact, let me show the video again. I know most of you guys missed the video. Let me see if I can show it to you guys again. Let me share the screen. Let me go to Chrome tab. I think it's this one right here. Let me share that. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can find it again. All right. Make sure it's on the screen. All right. Let me maximize it. All right. Let me show the video again. This is in La Isla last night, Kenny. All right. They're tossing money. Messing up the economy out there, brothers. Brothers be overseas don't know how to act, man.
This is motherfucking Medellin, bro.
My brother said, brother, this is Medellin. What is this brother doing? Man. All right, that's enough of that, bro. Let me highlight this super chat real quick, man. Hold on. All right, let's get back to flowing, man. All right, DJ Jarvis says, another type of company for truckers that aspire to be experts is dispatching, can dispatch trucks from anywhere in the world. That's what's up. That's some good information, bro. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, DJ Jarvis. So you're basically saying that guys with CDLs in the States will be able to drive trucks overseas. Now, I don't know if you've been overseas yet, bro, but some of these roads and some of these drivers over here, man, I wouldn't drive. You can pay me to drive. Colombia's not too bad, but you can pay me to drive in DR. All right. But Colombia's not that bad, but you have a lot of motorcycles out here, and everybody runs lights out here. That's the thing. I don't even see a lot of trucks out here for the most part, but they're getting their goods somehow. But for the most part, everybody runs lights out here, man. So I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work. Maybe in Germany and Western countries, maybe. But that's a great idea, man. It's a shortage of drivers worldwide, period. Because you got automation coming right around the corner and technology is leading the way. Young J216. They used to do that in class codes, and of course, niggas was from Atlanta. All right, Young J, hold on. Hey, man, yeah. You know what? Throwing money in the club really ruins strip clubs in Atlanta, man. That shit really, people stop going because of that shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, here we go. Hold on. I want to read this comment real quick. Ray Hamba says, I'm a nerdy brother that doesn't act hood and ghetto. Are these women overseas more welcoming to nerdy brothers like myself who are into anime and etc.? Yes. Okay, bro, you're good. Okay, it's a machismo culture, which means you're a man, they're going to be interested, bro, and whatever you like to do, bro. Trust me. Colombian women really don't like the street element. I'm telling you real quick, because it goes down out here. Street shit, you can't really fake it out here, brother. So Colombian women, you know, don't want anything to do with street stuff or street dudes, really, honestly speaking, bro. You Gucci, you good, man. These guys out here, you know, not to say they nerdy, it's just, you know, just men, really. You know, you ain't got to necessarily call yourself nerdy, bro. You're just interested in certain things, okay? So, yeah, women are, if they like you, bro. They like you. Like I said before, you want to do your pipelining, you want to download Tinder or Colombian Cupid before you get down here. It's number one, because you can meet a good girl. She can show you around. It's not like having a local tour guide. And number two, if you really want something real, if you want like a relationship, if you want a girlfriend, you have to establish that you're not only not a sex tourist, but you're not a guy that sleeps around with a lot of women, because that's what they expect. They know how easy it is for an American guy to date a lot of women here, okay? Especially if you know some Spanish. You don't have to know a lot of Spanish, but if you just know some Spanish, you're going to do numbers out here. It might take you a month or two, but I'm telling you, once you get your groove, once you know what spots to visit, you know, once you know what stores to go to, what malls to go to, you're going to be knocking them down dead, brother. Charles Jones said, at Ray Hammer, we're kings abroad. Charles Jones said, nah, black man, Charles, we're blurs, black nerds, and proud of it. No Pookies and Ray Rays. They can stay in the DR. You know, I've had brothers tell me that, say that, you know, he don't want too many brothers to know about, you know, these foreign countries. I had a brother that wouldn't do an interview with me because he's out there in Sao Paulo. He's like, man, I don't want brothers to come to Sao Paulo and mess it up. And I'm like, man, I don't think brothers gonna really mess it up, man. You know, how brothers gonna mess it up? But I'm starting to see some actions that brothers out here doing, like throwing money in the club. You had one brother throwing money in the street in Cartagena. You got brothers throwing money at Envy. I mean, behavior like that, you know, makes me question. So yeah, but I just wanted to come on and do a quick show. I'm gonna do a show later on. I'm probably gonna be on video later on, man. And also, fellas, watch out for Money Talk Tuesdays, brothers. I mean, we got some good information. Okay. I just want to show that comment real quick. Drees TV, my brother Drees says, brother in the council where the kings give money to the peasants. All right, good question. But yeah, brothers, watch out for Money Talk Tuesdays. If you want to change your life, if you want to get some extra income, you got brothers that's giving out free game and free information for you, brothers, okay? Information that usually you have to pay for. You're getting it for free, okay? These brothers are offering their service for a very good amount of money, bro. Very reasonable amount of money. You got my brother Eli, who fixes people credit, and he's doing it to get more brothers to be able to travel, to be able to more free themselves. Like I say, with this brotherhood, it's not all about the money, all right? His consultations are way more cheaper than a consultation with a PUA coach that's charging you $400 an hour to tell you to have confidence and live with a purpose. These brothers are actually trying to come on here and spend time to actually change your life for the better, because we really need more intelligent, good, genuine brothers overseas over here, bro. Okay? So, all right, brothers, that's the end of the show. Hope you enjoyed it. Peace. And keep stamping them passports.